Mindfreak on the CT side here. Map 2. SemperFi are attacking, and we're live. This is the second map. Dust 2, if you were not here. Winners were SemperFi, 13-6, picked by Mindfreak. Can we see a third map here? Hux and Crunchy getting the first 2 kills onto Savage and Valiance. Not 100% sure what POV this is the game. And Nightbot's gotten a bit excited with Capital. He wasn't meant to do. I'm just gonna reset. Can't speak for what Nightbot's up to. He's kind of on his own mission. Shady on his own mission there to take down the opponents with 15 HP. He's pushing into lobby. I have to fix Nightbot at a later date. I can only apologize, but Mindfreak are picking up the pistol rounds. Under the impression that Nightbot would not be deleting messages. I can only apologize. Very interesting to see if we get a third map here. It'll be the first time in this event for OCE, at least, get a third map. A long way to go first. Keen has dropped down from Silo. Shady has picked up Swerzian. Crunchy onto Alistair. A lot of noise being made by Tux, but he's going to get caught out by Keen. Shady onto Zune, and it's a 2v3 for Mindfreak. Cairo picking up 2, very quickly becomes a 2v2 and a 2v1. SemperFi have fallen apart here very quickly, as Shady makes it a 1v1. Holding outside, prepped with an AK. MP7 on the hands of Cairo. And he's going to tuck himself away. 35 seconds to play, and the bomb in his hand. Shady definitely has many things he could do. Watching in a third-person view here. And Cairo picks it up. Not very well. It wasn't his best map. Didn't have much to say with the AWP. He was 12 and 13 by the end of it. So he's not done amazing. Alistair definitely needs to wake up as he has the scout on the outside. Hux holding from heaven. Did he see the foot of Shady? Not sure, but he has been flashed. Shady has definitely seen him. as he's now in garage. Crunchy holding from down. Oh, Shady gets the first on a Tux. Crunchy, his position is known. He's getting rushed with the Tech 9. Tech 9 goes up. As does Savage. Everyone is retrieved. Cautious of underneath. Crunchy has slightly fallen back. Made a slight retreat. Scout watches through main. And they're out. Shady picks up Swerzy and Savage onto Cairo. The bomb is planted very quickly, but Zune is fighting Alistair low on the outside. Can he make this scout work? And he can. Zune is dead, and we're now in a 1v5 for Mindfreak. And that gets shut down very quickly. SemperFi, much like the first map, loses the first two, but recovers for the third. Mindfreak falling back to a pistol round here. With one MP9 on Tux. The players outside. We have three. Shady's pushing up. Cautious of Secret. Will Molotov it. And Tux's MP9. Getting away with 24 HP, but he does pick up Keem. Swerzian picks up Valiance with a Deagle through garage. And spotted out is Savage. Only able to get one. Crunchy trades. Picks up the AK, though. And it's getting very dangerous now for SemperFi. 4v2. An AK recovered. Alistair's been caught out. Picks up one main. Got to be cautious of Zune under him. But he's got Shady leading the charge with a bit more HP. And a bit of a better gun. As the first head has been seen. We've got one up on the balcony, one on single door, and he's going to get caught out by Crunchy on the AK. Alistair picks up Zune. The Molotov alerts them of the position in vent. 10 HP now, but the bomb. Swerzian keeping an eye out. Crunchy watching from ramp. As it's been heard, baits the plant. Can Alistair do anything here? Unfortunately, he cannot. Crunchy with a 3k in the round. Alistair getting some kills on the board, which is a pleasant change, but unfortunately the round is converted by Mindfreak. After a very poor buy, not much going into the round, they managed to convert it. As we see the AWP on Alistair now. What can he do with it? Thus too, he wasn't very successful with it. And he's been smoked out. He's not going to be doing much with it at the moment. Tux making his way through Secret. Only could be met by Shady. Could a timing catch him? No, he's got Keem watching from Silo. Keeping a watchful eye. Savage in the trophy room, keeping an eye out. The Alistair AWP has fallen back. Spots him. Unable to get the shot down, but Crunchy's AK has been alerted. Pushing in and is successful. Trying to find that Crunchy POV. Didn't work very well. A nade thrown, and now a quick push through the ramp room. Surely Mindfreak have heard something about that, but Shady keeping them busy. Bomb going down by Valiance, 22 seconds to spare. And a 3-on-4 for Mindfreak. They've done well so far. And they continue. Savage picking up Swerzian, closing the door. $173 ADR for Shady at the moment. Team on Cairo, only one remains. Crunchy trying to get away with his life. If you can save that AK, he might be able to get a buy for somebody else. Drop a FAMAS, drop an M4 maybe. There's armor and a flash and a defuse kit. So there's a lot of money that he could be saving. But ultimately it's the bomb that's going to get him. And Shady keeps the orb. An M4 has been purchased for the side of Mindfreak. Resides with Crunchy. Can anything be done with it? The big green on Alistair. He feels confident with the AWP once more. Shady, 8-3 at the moment, leading the charge. Double the amount of kills as Alistair. As he deals a bit of damage to his teammate. The pistols push through trophy room. Not currently being held until you get to lobby. Savage keeping an eye out. Posted. Cautious of underneath. And a push underneath. Picks up one. Gets double pushed. Cairo successful onto Savage. An AWP and an AWP and an AK can be found. Keem having to come back. Crunchy outside. And Swerzian. Now with the AWP. Cautious of outside. As is Tux. A missed Molotov, a bit of a deeper one, will push him off the angle. A lot of damage has been dealt. And Keem onto Tux. Cautious behind. A shot has been rung out. Hits onto Shady. Cairo is behind. Picks up Valiance. It's a 3v1 here for Keem. What can he do? He picks up the first onto Swerzian. And isn't able to convert onto Cairo. Four on two here is Mindfreak starting to look a bit more positive. On their CT side here. Keem pushing through onto Secret. Crunchy's holding from ramp. Alistair. Zern not getting much there with the FAMAS. Eventually gets run down by Shady. Still not a single kill in this game yet. And has died every single round he has. Savage picking up Swerzian. Fight coming through ramp. Cairo behind. Has Savage up there with him. Cairo expecting it. He wasn't really, but Savage was successful. 2v5 now. The AWP rings out from C2 spawn, and now SemperFi are aware. They're pushing it. They're pushing it hard. A Molotov has been thrown. Tux gets keen. Alistair gets crunchy. And eventually they can't get away with the AWP. Alistair picks it up though. Says, yes, thank you. And a timeout called. And a tech pause has been called. Four or five tech pauses has been called. We have a major technical issue that every single person in the server is needed to alert them. Very positive words being spoken there by Cairo. If Tux thinks, I agree. Tux speaks. I'm listening. Tux has one fan, then it's me. If he has no fans, then I don't exist. How inspiring. A snack break has been called. Who's the current snack sponsor for ESL? I'm not going to even suggest any in case I'm wrong. Be happy to share some snacks. I think my snacks currently reside in your refrigerator. You swing by. Anytime I need a snack, I'll swing by to your refrigerator. And the game is unpaused. That's a pretty good ha gotcha. Your refrigerator in my house. Well, it's my granny flat at the back of your property. And we're back. We're heading into the 8th round here on Nuke. Mindfreak taking on SemperFi. Alistair with a big green is pushing outside, but his Molotov and smoked off pretty quickly. Grenade thrown also. My refrigerator is running, but I do not in fact have time to go and catch it. JD being very cautious of secret as Savage takes down Zune. Falls back. Expecting someone above. He does have Swerzian, but he also has Cairo underneath. Needs to be very cautious. The timing does not favor him. AK is dropped. is handed over. Tuck's getting dinked. Crunchy picking up 2. As the round now favors Mindfreak once again. More so, that AK that's been carried over has taken out Alistair from behind. Shady picking up Tufts. And Shady is eventually taken down. So 1 AK there doing a lot of damage. All he needed to do was sneak on the roof. Alternating rounds now. Still no kills from Zune. 0 and 8. And a timeout has been called to discuss the exact same thing. The question, why on earth Zune has no kill? And another tech pause. Good here. Knacks have been built. Well, according to this tech pause, we've got plenty of time to find them. Not find them, pick them up. Not much money here for SemperFi. Fortunately. Not going to be having the best of buy. They have got 1 AK on Savage, 1 AK on Alistair. 2 Tech 9s and a Galil. Limited utility. On a map where I would say has been very T-sided in recent history. Of course, as we may remember the veto, SemperFi has picked Nuke. This is their map of choice. But Mindfreak picked Dust 2. They were unsuccessful. This could be the first 3-map series that we see in this event. For other games we have going on tonight, X-Talon taking on Rooster. X-Talon have picked up a map. Currently 8-6 on the second. Flat Earth and Ground Zero, we're playing against each other in the lower bracket. Flat Earth being knocked down due to not having a full team. And unfortunately, still unable to get a full team together. So Ground Zero automatically get shot through to the next round. Dan, Company, and Dog. Our second matchup in the lower bracket. Dog has won the first map and is currently leading the second 3-1. Of course, we have SemperFi. Not a lot of action. Anything going. Zune not with a single kill thus far. A whole 8 rounds gone and a whole 8 deaths. Absolutely nothing else. And the pause time has expired for SemperFi. As keen to get back into it. Run out the clock. Interesting. A Molotov thrown. Not quite sure what that was defending. As a rush through the ramp room comes through for SemperFi there, Tech 9s are going to be put to good use. A reverse outside push. The bomb's gone very far into CT, almost dropped. Savage picks up Tux. The outside player exposed, picks up Savage. But is now exposed to CT, the call is made. Shady pushing through gets Zune. Zune still yet to get a kill. Cairo is dead. Cairo gets a kill. Werzian is dead. 2-on-2 becomes a 2-on-1. Alistair picking up Crunchy, pushing through. The Heart Cairo. Pulling back. The bomb's going B. Cairo is pushing down ramp. This is expected.
Bomb has been planted.
Heavy presence on A, met with a lot of force. Go B. Cairo pushing through ramp. Alistair. Still on A. Could have caused a couple of problems if Cairo was maybe a bit quicker on the push. Oceania player single door. Alistair. Double door getting pushed. Breaks the window out onto the balcony. Cairo can't make it happen. He's getting pushed. He's going to have to be quick. Up through secret. Run down by Valiance. Is he going to get caught out? As a matter of fact, no. They're both going to die. Alistair, the only surviving member of the entire server. As SemperFi picks up their 4th round. Half buy from both sides here. Not much money going around. Whoever is able to pick up this round should have some money and have some momentum to pick up the following round. Zune pushes through, still yet to get a kill. Alistair on a Crunchy, Savage to Cairo. Shady outside trying to find anybody, can't find anyone. 3K from Savage closes off the round. 5-5, the scores are tied. SemperFi is not ready to say goodbye. They're here to stay. They found a bit of success and they want to hang on to it. As the CTs now, no money. No money to show for it. Mindfreak with their back against the wall, trying to make something happen, pushing through mid. Alistair on a 3K. Pushing through, and it appears that King didn't have his gun ready. Crunch. Swerzian picks up one, gives the AK back to Keen. And we come to the end of the half. We have one more round to go. At this point, if Mindfreak can get a 6th here, they're looking pretty good for a positive map. But of course, SemperFi picked this map. Which means they're probably expecting a strong CT half. The going could get rougher. Keen throwing some early nades. Crunchy sitting from ramp. Alistair sitting with a big green outside. Beautiful skin of the Desert Hydra. Spots one from CT. Swerzian jumping around like a lunatic. Gonna throw a nade to break the smoke. Try to catch somebody out. Zune picking up the first kill of the game onto Savage. Alistair jumping around. Swerzian and Karunchi picking up one Valiant's trade back. Tux from the heavens. And Zune saving the best until last. 2 and 11. An abysmal half from him alone, but the rest of the team dragging him through. Swerzian, 12 and 10. Dragging Mindfreak to a 6th. And the pistol round of the second half is underway. Much like last game, Mindfreak got the first 2 rounds, traded back by SemperFi in the second half, picking up the first 2. Then the first kill goes to Mindfreak. And the round resets. Zune, the player of interest. Not a single kill for a whole half. Throwing some important smokes. Keen, Savage, they're downstairs. But the play seems to be on A. Alistair in the smoke. Hears a lot of noise. Doesn't shoot. Can't shoot. Can't see a thing. But he sees them ramp. 3 in ramp, makes the call. The play is going to be B. Tux coming through from Secret. Keen picking up one. Zune in the back line. Savage on another. Cairo in heaven. As they're flooding out the double doors. Alistair on one. Tux with another. Alistair with another. And it's a 2-on-1. Alistair and Shady looking good. Shot in the back of the head by his teammate. Is that going to help them in any way, shape, or form? Unfortunately not. SemperFi back in the lead. Now with some rifles in their hands. Could this be the start of something new? Could this be a turning point? They didn't get to pick the side they started, but now they're on. The defense. Alistair picking up Crunchy early. Not much can be said out of him. Keen getting very, very cocky on the top of Garage. Getting one is lucky enough. Cairo shut down by Shady. Picks up another of Tux. Knows there's one on Silo. Has to be cautious. That is the last player alive. This being Zune. Gone he is. Player on your screen right now, Alistair. The best Australia's got to offer in terms of defensive smoke throws. Shady is hiding away in secret. Tux is shooting through the trophy room. Valiant sits and waits. Zoom back in T-spawn. Maybe wants to go home after the map that he's had. 2 and 13 at the moment. Itching to get back on the bus and go home, but smokes are thrown. There's 4 outside. Shady hidden away in secret. As a Molotov is thrown. Nothing else to be said for the boys at the moment. Alistair is currently hiding out in the locker room, but he's been flashed. He's being pushed. He's been spotted. He's seen. He's smoked. He can't do anything about that. As the rest of SemperFi shutting down outside. Crunchy gets back 1. Alistair closes that door pretty quickly. Cairo onto Valiance. And the last has been spotted just outside the locker room. Alistair closing that off. Double kill for him. Double kill for Shady. Holding down outside nicely from secret and the locker rooms. Alistair with the big green, or the big orange, kind of. Many colors there. Swerzian has been naded with a Tech 9, brought down to 63 in trophy. Shots rain through from Valiance. Not finding much damage, but he is very low on ammunition now. As the flash rain's out, they're going to be pushing. Missed AWP shot, blinded completely. Cannot see a thing. Alistair picks up 1 blind. Has to fall back as the flood down to the B site. Keen onto 1. Alistair's being pushed. Zune is out. Zune is with the bomb. Zune is putting it down. A 3-on-3 post plant. Low HP onto Zune. And AWP still with Alistair. Swerzian and Zune upstairs. Has been spotted. Is dead. Savage successful. Zune picks up another. That is his 3rd kill for the round. Is not able to go any further. And ultimately, Alistair on the AWP. Taking out Crunchy with a headshot for added flair. A 10th round comes in for for SemperFi. I was going to say FlyQuest. Wow. It is in fact not FlyQuest. How long has it been since he was on FlyQuest? It is in fact a blast from the past. Timeout called for Mindfreak as they're slipping away again, 10-6. 6 is all they were able to post on their own map. Us too. Want to find a bit more success. You want to find a lot more success. You want to hold 7 rounds if you even want to think about Mirage. It's going to be an uphill battle for the boys. Can they do it? Let's find out. 17th round is underway on Nuke. The big green is in the hands of Alistair. Alongside an AK-3 M4s. There is a full set of AKs on the opposing team, and Shady is pushing forward quick. Up outside, Alistair with a quick response onto Swerzian. Hux fights back. Shady reveals his position, but he's got assistance from Savage now. As there is a strong hold from SemperFi outside. Shady gets one onto Crunchy. Cairo fights back. And a nade is thrown. Cairo is dead. It is the 3v1. All we've got is Zoom. He's got 3 kills all game. He needed 3 more to win. Shady with a 4k. An 11th round is found for SemperFi. A call has been made in the chat to end this. Shut them down. Send them downstairs to the lower brackets. Loser of this game will be playing tomorrow night in another best of 3 against the winner of Dan Company and Dog. Will it be Mindfreak? Crunchy wants to think not. Keen is dead. Slows down. A quick kill from Crunchy. Quick retreat. Currently 15 and 12 at the moment. Hux is shooting at God knows. Out the back. Alistair's getting a bit antsy. And a missed shot onto Crunchy. He's already got 1 headshot. Can he deliver another? Valiant's starting to push through the ramp room. Soon holding down trophy. $40 left as Crunchy gets another headshot onto Valiant, gets away with 34 HP, and it's quick. We're going quick down the ramp room. And we slow up onto B, but no one is there. The bomb goes down. 5v3. SemperFi have a lot of rounds to play with. Swerzian's picked up another onto Savage. Alistair's going to want to save the AWP, but he knows he's getting pushed. And another missed shot. They know where he is. They know he's got the AWP. They don't want him to. But he's missing very important shots. He's being pushed. Hux, Crunchy, Swerzian. Instantly. Another missed shot from Alistair.
Terrorists win.
Shady has taken up his post at the T-spawn. Alistair, 19 and 10 for the game, but he's missing shots with the AWP. He's been given it back. They want to give him another crack. But he's missing some very important shots. He could have fought back on Swerzian, could have got Tux. That would have put him only against 1 in the CT spawn. Excluding the missed shots throughout the round. As it's a heavy outside hold. The big green is back on Mindfreak. Alistair outside with his. We got Tux with his. Molotov's thrown, falling back for the silo. Valiance in the heavens. Ready to rain down. Deep smoke is thrown and a deep flash. Shady can't see. That's the AWP cut off of Alistair. Valiant doesn't see something and he does. Crunchy with an incredible headshot. Alistair finally hitting an AWP shot. King with another. Shady following up as well. Outside has been put to rest. Hux running for his life with the bomb and with the AWP. Meets up with his teammate at Cairo. Vent yet to be popped. That's not going to be an option going down there. That'll be loud. Did he get spotted by Savage? Yes, he did. Cairo is the last remaining member. There's two in the corner. Savage. Savage doesn't care. He only needs himself. And that is the 12th round for SemperFi. That is map point and series point. Mindfreak need to claw back 5 rounds. Overtime. Five rounds to even think about Mirage. And we're off and away. Fortunately for Mindfreak, it will be a fairly substantial buy. Maybe missing a couple of nades because we wanted more. Crunchy's getting quick. Outside, jump spot. The AWP has been heard. Alistair is definitely outside. Hux is looking down exactly where Alistair was. He wants to delete the AWP. JD takes out Swerzian though, and that is the first kill of the round in favor of SemperFi. With another. JD's not been picked up by this AWP here. Oh, does he try to get away? What an incredible shot. The AWP not paying any attention. Shady's the only person we need. He's dead. Pyro. Not ready for this game to end. It is a 2v4. Zune. Getting shot in the back by Keen. As easy as you like.